Welcome in once again to Fresh Off the Crypto. Guys, here we have the latest and greatest update. Fear and Greed Index currently at 79, still in extreme greed for Bitcoin right now. It was on its way to revisiting the previous all-time highs, so we'll definitely discuss that in the charts. Look, guys, extreme greed for the last month, honestly, for Bitcoin. And as we can see here, if we actually go to the chart, we do see that we've been on a downtrend here with the lower highs. So you do have that trend line there going down with lower numbers per se. You know what I mean? And yeah, but we're still up here. We're still up here. So I mean, if we break the level of 72, that's 71, 70, 72, that's when things would get scary for Bitcoin. We'll see. Right now, currently retracing, as we will discuss in today's episode. Let's get it. We do see currently Bitcoin's price is at 66,000. Hasn't moved much in the last hour, but in the last 24 hours is down about 5%, man. And in the last 7 days, down 5% as well. So as you can see, Bitcoin currently seems to be undergoing a retracement right now as we speak. So that's important to know. We do see that the market cap is still at $1.3 trillion, guys, with volume up, down 5%, the market cap, by the way, and volume up almost 50% here to $50 billion. So people are selling. People are panic selling right now. You know, some people were also taking profits near the 70K level. So that's currently what's going on with Bitcoin right now. Look, we were currently at what? Over 70,000 just a couple of days ago, and now we're dumping down. So the low will be the key right here. The low at 62.9K will be the key. If that breaks, man, we might go back down to 50,000. So it's really, really important to keep these details in mind. It's all about support and resistance and trend lines here on the channel. So yeah, that's the pivot low right there. If that breaks, you know, 61K breaks, we expect 50 to 52K as that next target. And if that would break, I mean, we would honestly expect, you know, 40s. That's the goal with Bitcoin right now. But we're at 66. We're fine. It's good and healthy to have these retracements. The real question is, how low will Bitcoin crash in the next couple of days to weeks? So we'll definitely hit that up on the charts. Guys, make sure you subscribe and like the video, as it really does help the channel continues to grow on our way to 1,000 subs. None of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Guys, here we have this beautiful chart. This is a beautiful chart here. The daily chart for Bitcoin, just beautiful. Beautiful. We were at 50 to 52 grand a pop. We spiked up all the way into a new all-time high to 73, almost 74K. Retraced back down heavily, back down to the mean here around 61.8. You know, where you see that, you know, essentially 60K, 61K strong. But we do see that the wick pushed up to close, you know, above this trend line right here. So we're in a wedge pattern here. I mean, Bitcoin is going to have to make a decision. It's going to have to make a decision at one point. You know, right now we're still inside this formation, this pattern right here, where we came back down, came back up. Now we're going back down. But you see clear support from that 64, almost 65K level with the wick, the buy pressure coming in. So right now, we're just here. Decision time shall be coming soon in the next couple of days. Again, if this breaks towards the downside, this pattern, we expect further continuation of the hard crash that Bitcoin's currently going through. You know, right now, just dumping down back-to-back days with considerable multi-$1,000 candles. So that's what we expect. If it holds and it comes back up and breaks up to the upside, then we expect a retouch of the 73 to 74K level and possibly a new all-time high for Bitcoin. So right now, we're just watching this chart like a hawk. Why? Because this is it. This is the pattern that we're keeping an eye out for on the daily. We do see the RSI. The RSI down here, if we put this, let me just go back here. What did I do? Let me just see. Here it is, guys. Boom. Right there. So that's my bad. If we click here, we do see that we're currently going down. I mean, the pivot low here is 46.66. We're still a little bit above. So that's going to be key to see if we actually hold this pivot low. If not, then we expect more loss of momentum per se on this chart, on this indicator. And then we have the stochastic RSI here. On the daily, we do see a curvature here across down from the 80 mark. We couldn't get above to continue to resume the uptrend on the stochastic RSI. So when you combine those factors, I mean, on the daily, it seems that Bitcoin is losing momentum, but we have to wait and see if this trend line here actually holds up the price, you know, above 64, 65K in the next couple of days. And then we'll reassess after that. On the weekly here, guys, we do see that we have a red negative bearish candle, as we can clearly see here for Bitcoin, and it's considerable. Why? Because this is a red engulfing candle. This is a larger candle than the previous green one. If it closes below, anywhere below 67k, then that would not be good. That would not be nice for Bitcoin on the weekly, because that could represent a break of this trend line here and further continuation, at least the very minimum, to retest the 61k area right here, and then possibly even 59k, where we have this wick right here. So I mean, right now that's what we're looking for. If that support breaks on the weekly 59k, we expect a direct shot down to 50 to 52k range right here on the weekly chart. And look, I mean, we're losing momentum here on the weekly. Again, this pivot low will be pivotal, at 66.57 right now, and then obviously the 70 level as well. Those are the levels that we would be looking at in this uptrend still. I mean, we made a higher high, and now we're seeing if we're going to make a higher low right here. So again, in the next couple of days, week or two, pivotal time in the Bitcoin markets, just to know what Bitcoin will most likely continue to do, a month out and beyond. So that's important to know. And then stochastic as well on the weekly crosses are important. They're just important to know, to keep in mind. As we can see, we're just waiting for this orange line to cross down below the 80 for a confirmation that this cross up here actually confirms further continuation towards the downside. So we'll see. Right now it's looking more likely, but these indicators react to price movement. So if Bitcoin starts trending up or going up again, we could expect under those circumstances a reversal back to the upside. So we're keeping an eye out for that, guys. Then we have the monthly chart. Wow, guys, look, we're still what, 1 2 3 4 5 6, we've had officially 7 straight bullish green positive Bitcoin candles here. Insane what's going on. I mean, right now we're currently red. The candle's about halfway through the previous green candle, this current red candle here. So I mean, again, you guys have to know that all of these candles had wicks to the downside. So right now, who knows, we might be currently making the bottom part of the wick for the future of this green candle right now, or this could be a reversal candle as well. Right now we don't have too much information. The month of April just started. What we do see here in the RSI is curvature right here from this pivot high of 76.77s, and this makes a lower high right now, you know what I mean? But in price, we had the high came here, let me see, yeah, so again on the monthly, and then we made a new high in price. But so there might be divergence might be forming on the monthly chart. We'll see. But maybe this trend is not over. Right now we have what, 91 right here is that target. We'll see. Right now we do see that we're losing momentum on the weekly and on the monthly, so that's not good. And we have a cross down on the monthly chart as well. As we speak right now, 80 will be a pivotal Bitcoin level on the stochastic RSI, just to see if we can hold that momentum. I'm just excited to know what happens. I mean, Bitcoin has gone on a crazy run for the last 7 straight months. Maybe it needs a breather. But all in all, don't forget, we're still in a bull market. We're going to have retracements here and there. But right now, this upswing move is acting like this move that we had in the previous cycle right here, where we had 1 2 3 4 5 6 straight green candles, guys. That's what we had back in 2021. And now we do see that after 7 straight candles, we can possibly expect the next one to be red if it acts like it acted back here. But we'll have to wait and see. Right now, again, Bitcoin's still bullish. This it's nothing that I haven't seen before when it comes to what we're looking at right here right now with this candle. It is red, it is negative, it's bearish currently, but again, it's just the start of the month, so we did expect a little bit of retracement back down to the mean. But as the month goes by, we're going to continue to keep you guys informed to see what Bitcoin will decide to do from here on out towards next month. So yeah, we went over the daily, we went over the weekly, and we went over the monthly. As always, just discussing support and resistance and trends and trend lines here, guys. We keep it simple at the Fresh Off the Crypto community here, but this is it. Yeah, we have the weekly, we have the monthly. It's very important to see those larger time frames, and usually That's where what matters most. I won't lie. But in this particular case, right now, currently speaking, I'm just watching this pattern here. I'm watching the daily chart just to see what happens in the next couple of days with this pattern. I believe this could be the start of knowing what will eventually happen on the weekly and the monthly as well. That is just my humble opinion. Guys, look at the description down below. Make sure you swing by, take advantage of this great investment tools and resources for you guys. Guys, thank you so much for your time, your support, and your attention. Stay fresh.